Hello, this is Tyler here. I'll discuss with you 5 secrets of day trading that will make you a better day trader and help you become a winner. Okay, so all of these are aspects that I myself integrate consistently every single day. And most professional day traders have these areas so ingrained in them, it's second nature. But for the beginner, there's so many areas of day trading that are difficult and often very counterintuitive. Okay, the first one is to develop and backtest a personalized strategy. And what I mean by that is find a niche that suits you. Don't focus on all aspects of the market. Find those niche markets or niche aspects of the market, whether it's Forex or it's pharmaceuticals or it's technology companies or many other areas. Focus on a niche and hone in on it and become extremely good at it. Just like a professional athlete would focus on one sport, it's the exact same thing here with day trading and picking one or a couple particular areas. You'll become such a better trader this way. The next one is to develop monk-like discipline. Everyone knows that monks are renowned for their amazing discipline. They have so much vitality and so much energy and focus with how they conduct their life, and it's the same thing with day trading. You have to figure out how to be disciplined, and often the physical transcends to the mental or psychological. So it's very common for great day traders to stick to exercise regimens, to have other daily regimens that also transcend to their day trading. And often the market can be very frustrating and tiring. It'll just make you very angry. And these are the times that you have to be willing to stick to your plan and just stay disciplined, stay laser focused on producing results. And by doing this, you may not produce a profit for that day or that week, but chances are for the month, you will produce a positive profit. And that's what's most important here. The next thing is to ignore the Holy Grail trades. And what I mean by that is don't focus on the Grand Slam stocks. There's not really such a thing as a Grand Slam stock. There's high risk stocks that could generate great returns, but likewise they could also crash. And it's very important to understand that this is this is a short-term mindset. Most all professional day traders don't think like this. They may have stocks that are Grand Slam stocks, but this is typically because those stocks, those winners can figure into their long-term plans. So it's not intentional. These stocks likely were stocks that they had pre-planned, but didn't necessarily see them as the Grand Slams. And it's important to note that people often look for these stocks when they've taken a big loss before, or they're just trying to get ahead financially in the short run. And it's often best to kind of stay away from this and focus more on long-term plan, because if this stock doesn't become a Grand Slam, you could also lose a lot and be in a worse position. So always best to just focus on these shorter trades and stick to the plan. Now, the next thing is keeping it simple. Many stock traders don't realize that you don't need a lot of quantitative metrics and a lot of fancy instruments and other computer software programs to do good day trading. There's not really a magic formula for being a great day trader. Many of the successful day traders identify areas of the market that they can capitalize on, and they find weaknesses, and they find areas that they can profit from or short, and they stick to certain principles that are often much more powerful than any computer program. And this is so important. It's very easy to become overwhelmed by all the programs out there, all the software, all the fancy instruments to trade. But in reality, you don't need most of these software programs to trade successfully. So stick to the basics. Now, the next one is probably the most important. That's learn to accept losses. This is very important, and this is probably the most difficult one. And any great day trader learns to accept losses early on, and they realize this is just a part of being in this area. Being in this profession means that you're going to have losses, and you could also think of it like as a business or a company that may be negative for a certain day or certain week. It doesn't mean for the month or the year they'll be negative. And it's the same thing with day trading. Everyone has points where they're going to take losses, and you have to be aware that this is kind of part of the game. And if you can overlook this, you'll stay focused on the long-term plan and be successful in this area. So thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something new here.